They're cold.
You're a good little thief. You know how to open handcuffs?
Fuck you.
You've just been pointing a gun at me for 3 hours now.
So who's left?
Dr. Sorkin and her assistant. Then we get the hell out of here.
What about Decaf?
Decaf's dead.
Oh,
We just see him running.
Tattoos.
please help me.
Why don't you tell her what your tattoos mean? What do they mean?
Beef on
Gravestones are for the people who died
Oh.
beside him. The skulls are for the people who died because of him. Tell us, where you gonna put Decaf's tombstone? You running out of room.
What
He's
did
gonna
you
knock
say?
her out.
Hey, come on. It's been a long day and everyone's just a little tense. Let's keep it together, guys.
I'm not afraid of you two.
Me? Yeah, well, I'm more of a lover than a fighter. But Oscar,
Gets carried
the
away.
last person who made ill-advised comments on Oscar's tattoos now eats his lunch through a straw, sticking out of his
Ooh.
neck.
Don't be fooled. You're in the company of killers. You're no safer than you were in the jungle.
Well, they're not trying to kill us,
Oh, that's got a
so.
nice
Yeah.
ring to it. Give me a
Like-
hit single. Yeah, you're in. The
company
company
of-
of killers. Yeah.
That actually
Any
would be a
further
funny
proof that these
song.
men are crazy? This is what they do. They hurt people, and then they joke about it.
What do you do?
Hey,
Oscar's the
I
funny
never
one.
joke about my job. Besides, Oscar's the funny one.
Pay attention! This is how men act when they lack the courage to face themselves.
No, I like to look at myself. I mean, check out this gorgeous face. Who wouldn't?
I'm surprised you can see at all with your head stuck up your...
That's enough.
Oh boy.
What are you
Oh,
gonna do,
boy.
kill me? You did that to me once already.
You're crazy.
I'm
Well,
thinking
he's
of
still
getting a
here,
butterfly
being
tattoo.
annoying. So.
I'm gonna carve the names of the people
Did
you
you hear
killed
that
into
girl?
those skulls.
She's like, I think I'm gonna get a butterfly tattoo on
Oh
my
my
ankle.
God.
No one asked.
Nobody
Whatever
cares.
your issues are, you can work them out when we get to the mainland. And no, you cannot get a tattoo.
Priorities, Jess.
I'm
Priorities.
gonna get a butterfly tattoo. No one asked. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, this is the chick who helped us, I think.
Dr. Harding.
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness you're safe. After we lost contact, I was worried something had happened to you.
We have had quite a day, Dr. Sorkin.
I'll bet. Systems are down all over the damn park. Dinosaurs are running free. Ugh, bring the kids, fun for all. Hey, don't worry, kid. We're fairly geographically cut off from the rest of the island out here.
Just
Nothing
say-
but herbivores around these
Whatever.
parts. What's going on here?
There were some complications.
Who are you?
I love how she's like, no, nothing but herbivores out here. No.
Yeah, we're just running into
Just a
like.
friendly neighborhood rescue team.
I
At
think
your
every
service,
dinosaur
man.
we run into has
I'm
been a
Billy Yoder,
carnivore.
and this is
Except
Look, let's
the
get
Triceratops.
out of the way.
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere. This part of the island is pretty
So-
remote and is a long way from the predators. I'm perfectly safe and I don't need saving.
That's not a good idea, man.
You're wrong.
But, since you're here, what you can do is start loading the stacks of bureaucratic InGen paperwork that's taking up valuable space. They were supposed to have sent for that stuff months ago.
Listen, lady. We don't have time for this. You either get in the helicopter peacefully, or I will personally knock you out, put you in cuffs, and throw you in.
You lay one hand on me and
I
I,
like his
will have
idea.
you so ass-deep in litigation that you'll be reading legal text for a decade.
That's funny.
Can't do that if you're dead.
Yeah, you know what? If it'll help us get off this island faster, we'll move your boxes.
Whose hair
Where
do you
are
like?
they?
Oscars?
Over there at the loading
I
dock.
thought you said hair.
When?
I don't know, that's why I'm asking. Also, your laptop turned off.
You heard the lady.
No, I said you can't do that if
Hey,
you're
can I
dead.
help?
What'd you say before that? Yeah, sure, you can help.
Sure, why the hell not?
Well, geez, don't be so excited about it.
I just said yes. Why did
Yeah,
he have
you're
to have
right.
sass?
This is a big deal. I should be throwing a box-moving party.
Thanks for coming to rescue us.
It's what I do.
That and moving people's stuff around.
I could use a few good marks in my employee file. It's been a rough year.
I know, right? I almost got suspended for skipping class too much. Mom would have killed me.
Well, we all got problems.
Okay, I guess problems are. Yeah, sure.
Are you serious?
What? I'm taking a break.
Good idea. Don't want you to
What happened
strain
to
yourself.
cigars?
So what's the deal?
What do you mean?
Why didn't you
Yeah,
tell
the
Dr.
cigar
Sorkin
before.
why it's so important
Her
to get
cigar.
off this
A
island?
cigarette?
Trust me, if we bully that one, she's gonna cause problems.
So what do we do?
Killer.
Simple. Charm her. Look, all I need to do is get some information on this woman. Dig into her past. Find out what makes her tick. I'm sure if I say enough of the right things, she'll practically think getting off the island was her idea in the first place.
Hey, can I bum one of those?
No, you can't.
Okay.
The face that he gave, just pure.
Well, you're like 12?
So, who feels like carrying these boxes back to the helicopter? Me neither.
Oh, just do it. You're on an island full of dinosaurs. Come
I'm
on.
not
I
moving
know
these
it.
things. They look like they weigh a ton.
I think
Bruh.
Dr. Sorkin said we're only supposed to move file boxes.
Oh, yeah. Well, good.
Alright. I guess these are
Ugh,
file
smells
boxes.
like a barrel of
Never
wet dog
mind.
hair.
I know, right? I don't get why dinosaurs eat that stuff.
Dogs?
What?
Look at his face on the card.
It's the he's mewing.
Hey, Oscar.
He has the
Any dirt Dr.
the
Sorkin in the mission
Roblox
briefing.
face.
If I'm gonna have to use the old Yoder charm, I'll need some intel.
Big time protester in the 70s. Lots of animal rights crap. Handful of arrests for it. All of her InGen related history is classified. Said to expect her to be a pain in the ass.
It said that?
Between the lines.
Are you gonna do any work around here? What are we, union now?
So
So, Sorkin.
Hippie type. Got arrested a bunch protesting for animal rights.
okay.
How the hell does Dr. Sorkin think we're gonna load all this crap into the chopper?
Dunno, but you better do it if you want to get on a good side.
Ah, yeah, okay. Well, thanks. You've been a great help.
I'm confused. What if I say
If you want to tag along with us, that's cool. Just give Oscar his space.
Good
Doesn't
job.
do very good with kids, or adults, or animals. Come to think of it,
Or anyone.
doesn't do very good with anybody. Just stay out of his way.
Alright, anything else?
So, Sorkin.
Hippie type.
Oh, you
Got
just
arrested
told
a
me the
bunch
same thing.
protesting for animal rights.
Alright.
So, Sorkin.
How do I get out of
Hippie
this?
type. Got arrested a bunch
Where is
protesting for
Chris
animal
Pratt?
rights.
That's so dumb. It shouldn't be. Alright, whatever. I can't get out of this.
So, Sorkin.
So,
Hippie type. Got
Sorkin.
arrested a bunch
Hippie
protesting
type.
for animal rights.
Okay, hold on, wait. What if I do
No.
backspace? Well, I clicked over there. Alright, bro. Alright, let's go talk
Wait
to
here.
Sorkin.
I'm gonna go talk to Sorkin.
So
Sorkin.
What
The
should I
hippie
do?
type.
shut up.
You wanna help? See if you
The
can dig up
hippie type
anything
Pokemon.
interesting on our friend Dr. Sorkin in those file
They
boxes.
smoke weed.
Cool.
Cool.
I can't tell you how many times I tried convincing him. The park should be a nature preserve. No theme park attractions, no cages. Hammond never really cared about the marvels I created for him.
Oh, does it mean she
Always
worked with
been about money
Henry
hungry
Rue?
and scared.
She must
So you've
have.
got to be exhausted.
Probably
Hey, you know who our prisoner is? Because no one else seems to.
Well, I've never seen her on the island before. I don't recognize her as someone who works for InGen. But I don't know everyone, so it's possible.
You know, Doc, I saw some bites like that on one of my men back at the visitor center.
Mr.
Call me Billy.
Mr. Yoder, would you please tend to the InGen files like we discussed?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Why
Alright,
have I
let's
never
see if
seen this?
Jess found
I knew
anything
every dino on-
useful.
Probably not.
So, what'd you
Let's
find
see.
out?
Looks like Dr. Sorkin wanted to turn this place into a dinosaur preserve
I
instead of
already
an
knew
amusement
that!
park.
And InGen didn't go for it, huh?
Why would they? There's no money in that.
So Dr. Sorkin has a weakness for preserving wildlife. Good to know.
Okay, let me.
Oh, that's a lot of
Anything
rejected
else?
dino preserve proposals.
Yep.
I gotta hand it to the lady. She don't give up easy.
Alright, let's see if I can talk to her now.
What's the point of rebuilding? Hammond will kowtow to the major shareholders and cut every corner to recoup their investment as fast as possible, with no regard to the animals' welfare. So that girl is your daughter?
Yeah,
My
youngest.
okay.
Yes.
Hammond's a
I hate to interrupt,
cunt.
ma'am, but I really think we need to be going.
I'm afraid I can't, Mr.
being
Yoder.
honest.
Someone needs to tend to the
about it?
dinosaurs during this disaster.
Hammond's a
I'm
cunt.
sorry, Dr.
Yeah.
Sorkin, but InGen wants all survivors back on the mainland as soon as possible. No exceptions.
Why can't it wait?
Oh, Dino
Wouldn't
Preserve.
this place be better off as some kind of dinosaur preserve? I mean, it's kind of stupid to treat these creatures like they're in some kind of circus, right?
Huh. You have a point. But as long as John Hammond is in charge, the animals are going to need me here to ensure that they're treated with respect.
Listen, Hammond really made a mess of this place. You have no idea. There's no hiding his incompetence after this disaster.
Well, obviously that's true. If you knew how I spent my youth, you'd be surprised to find me working in a place like this.
Someone
History?
needs to speak to the board about protecting these
I guess.
dinosaurs.
This is...
You believe in animal rights, don't you? Wouldn't you put your neck on the line for them?
You're absolutely right, Mr. Yoder. But none of this matters if the board of directors...
I'm not supposed to say this, but I heard the board is going to hold an emergency meeting about, new leadership.
BS.
If you were there,
They're gonna nuke the
you could act
island.
as a witness to the events that took place here. They'd have to listen to you.
That's true. I hate to admit it, Mr. Yoder, but perhaps you're right.
And our orders also mention an assistant?
David. Yes. I'm afraid David won't be coming back with us. He
did.
told him to stay away from the quarantine
Dr.
pens.
Sorkin.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
he died.
Thank you.
That's
Now,
sad.
before we
Got
go, I
got.
have some work in the lab that must be completed
did it?
first.
Her assistant, the one that
Dr.
was
Harding,
talking when we were doing
Perhaps
the
you and your
computer
daughter
stuff.
would like to assist me. I've been working on a cure for one of our dinosaurs' nastier genetic disorders.
Oh? Which one?
It's dietary. Right up your alley.
Cool.
Dr. Harding, we've done it.
And what exactly have we done?
Reverse the lysine contingency, of course.
Wait, what?
That.
InGen, Henry Wu, added a gene to the dinosaurs that makes them dependent on supplements of an amino acid called lysine. Without their weekly doses, they'll all die off.
You cannot
That's
give
so
that to the
sad.
dinosaurs. They need to be contained. If any of them get off the island,
Okay, listen. I've been working with the Parasaur's behavioral program for months now. If I go back to the mainland to fight for this place, they'll all be dead before I can get back, along with all of my research.
Parasaurs?
Maybe just give it to them.
They're
They're
herbivores,
herbivores.
generally safe.
Let me give the solution to them to see if it even works.
How many are we talking about?
Why don't you come out with me? See how much progress we've made with them.
Can we, Dad?
Fine. We'll go.
Oh,
Cool.
it's more trouble than it's worth.
Why are we adding side quests?
Oh,
I'm glad to finally have you out
Ooh.
here, Dr. Harding.
What?
Despite the circumstances.
dinosaurs.
We've
Yeah,
been
these are
doing
the
some very
duckbills.
interesting work with our
Harry the
parasaurs.
platypus.
Behavioral
Harry the
communication
parasaurus.
experiments.
You've interpreted their calls.
Oh.
Some of them. And I plan to use that to get them out of the pen.
Parasaurolophus. Perry
Out.
the
Well,
parasaurus.
I'm not going to treat their water with them still in there.
Yes.
How do we know there aren't any bad
The
dinosaurs
Jurassic
around?
Parkinator. I don't.
Well, believe it or not, the dinosaurs told me. See that one? She's the lookout.
Dinosaurs can't
She'll
talk,
stand
idiot.
guard while the others
Oh.
graze. If there were any predators in the vicinity, she'd be nervous and emitting a danger call. But she's not. She's
Oh,
calm.
that's
Jerry,
actually really cool.
You can activate the speakers
just
from
a
there.
really, like,
Jess and I will set
loud
the various
human
parasaur
scream.
sounds that play through them.
That's the alarm for dinosaurs.
Dad, it's okay. I mean, it's safe, right?
The parasaurs will warn us of trouble before it gets close.
Stay with Dr. Sorkin.
I just met her. But no, she works here, so I guess she's dependable. Probably more dependable than Yoder, Oscar, and the other one, Mima. The one who literally was holding a gun to our heads.
So nice.
Alright, dino herding.
Okay, let's move some dinos.
We can't just shoo the animals out, but we should be able to manipulate them into moving using their own sounds.
Cool.
These speakers on the west side of the pen can be set to play a parasaur food call that will attract the hungry dinos. The speakers
Okay.
on the east control the mating sounds that will attract the more
It's just McDonald's
amorous
theme
dinosaur.
song.
What about the big set of speakers in the middle of the
I'm
pen?
loving it.
Ah, those emit the danger call. The parasaurs will instinctively move away
Well,
from it.
So
If-
basically, we can herd the dinosaurs out of this pen using the speakers and their sounds.
I feel like if we did that, wouldn't it be like
How do I turn on the speakers?
I'll have to tell your
What
dad
is
to
it?
do it when we're ready.
like? Can I only press one at a time?
Yeah, probably.
No, I can do both.
Oh, nice.
Cool. All right. Jerry. How do I tell you to do it? Oh,
Dr. Harding?
Yeah?
Stop getting hard and come help me. Nope.
I need you
East.
to activate the
hit.
east side
It did.
speakers,
I was
please.
just
It
trying to
Side.
Didn't
Okay.
hit.
It did.
That one fell flat.
Like my penis. It's a joke. But no, what I was gonna say is
So, what happened to your assistant?
Let's not talk about that right now.
oh,
Well,
okay.
did you work with him long?
It doesn't
Let's
matter.
just say
Oh,
Listen, he
It
was a
didn't go
wonderful
well.
young man. And I am sad. I really am. But if I let that stop my work, then all these animals will die too, trapped behind the walls that we built. You understand?
no.
She pushed him into the quarantine pen. This turns into a murder mystery.
Imagine.
Dr. Harding?
That'd be pretty
Yeah?
funny.
I won't put it past her.
West side
She looks
speakers,
like someone
please.
who'd kill someone.
She looks like a Karen.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say, like, if we play the danger sound, wouldn't that, like,
Freak him out.
not only freak him out, but wouldn't it,
so
like,
I heard you
also
were like a hippie protester
kinda
or
like
something in the 70s.
null and void
Where'd
the
you hear
actual
that?
danger
I'm
sound?
Yoder.
The 70s were a tumultuous time. I fought for what I believed in.
Lots of weird
And sometimes it
analogies.
gets you arrested.
You were arrested, and you still got a job as
Damn.
a, you know,
Right.
scientist?
Paleogeneticist. And yes,
As you are a
youth is
hippie,
the
that's what I
time to
did.
be reckless and test your boundaries.
Yeah.
It's how you learn what's important to you.
Don't get any ideas, Jess. You're not getting a butterfly tattoo.
Dr. Harding,
Yeah?
activate the danger speakers.
I think I did this right.
sound.
Highway to the danger zone. That's just how all the speakers. Highway to the
That's it.
danger
You're out.
zone.
Good job, Jess.
Finally! Go forth and multiply.
They can't.
You're pretty
They're all
good at this.
female.
Maybe you'll be a behavioral scientist someday.
Maybe
Probably
I will.
not.
We lived through this.
Probably not. I'm gonna get a butterfly.
Oh, she has a
tattoo.
limb.
Aww.
Ah, this is why she was elected to be the lookout. What's wrong with her foot?
It's a broken toe. Feel free to have a look. I just have to do one more thing and then we can leave.
The lysine.
If the dinosaurs are to have a fighting chance, they'll need this solution to survive.
I'm still not sure.
Jerry, this
You
is my
found a
life's work.
solution.
These are basically my children. I'm not gonna let these creatures die because some bureaucrat can't stand losing control. They deserve their own lives.
Jess,
Hi. That's a danger sound.